Take care of America's Veterans Act, but only for 3 years. And no, I'm not kidding. There are 114 sections to this bill. About half of them are bureaucratic bullshit that doesn't help veterans at all. 20 provisions in this bill expire. Suicide prevention grants expire. Raises for surviving widows expire. Service dogs for veterans expire. Rural health grants expire. You know what doesn't expire? Page 59, Section 108. Reforms relating to the Department of Veterans Affairs disability ratings. Before I go any further, if you already have a rating, you won't be touched. But it is our responsibility as veterans to look out for the current generation of military. This change will drastically affect all veterans going into the system. If you have a CPAP machine today, you get 50% rating from the VA. The Republicans want to make it so if you have a CPAP machine and it's helping you, you get 0%. They'll give you 10% if you get incomplete relief. If it doesn't work at all, 50%. If you have organ damage, 100%. This disability is one of the highest paid benefits. That is exactly why they're going after it. And that's the exact reason they're going after tinnitus. Tinnitus is the #1 rated condition in the military. It makes sense. You're around firearms, you're around explosions. You're going to have ringing in your ears. A grade of disability of 10% shall be assigned for tinnitus only when tinnitus is diagnosed as associated with service-connected hearing loss. So as it stands, right now, you don't have to have hearing loss to get 10% for tinnitus. It's a standalone disability. They're going to make it a secondary condition. You will have to have documented hearing loss to qualify for tinnitus from now on. And like I said, medically, you can have tinnitus without hearing loss. Donald Trump just signed a bill yesterday that gave $70 billion to ICE. The Republicans want to make these changes to the rating system because it saves them about $60 billion over the next 10 years. Priorities, am I right? So now we have 20 different provisions that expire, much like the big beautiful bill. All the tax provisions that were thrown in there for the working class all expire, but the corporations, the billionaires, their stuff is permanent. They don't fucking care about us. Mike Johnson just said yesterday, we're looking at cuts to the entitlements, Social Security, Medicare, everything that helps the people. Meanwhile, they'll throw $70 billion at ICE and $1.5 trillion at our defense budget to send more service members to get injured, only to come back and get told, nah, that ringing in your ears, just because you don't have hearing loss, you can't fucking get compensated for it. Fuck the Republicans.